Hello and welcome to Myths Behind the Mic, where every question has an answer and every answer sparks a new question. As my most loyal conspiracists will know, we've long awaited the chance for music's newest manager, the Beat Broker. Welcome to the podcast.
What's cracking, everybody?
Beat Broker, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Myths Behind the Mic podcast, but we have our little motto here: there's a whisper of truth behind every lie, and that's where we listen.
Ooh,
so let's kick
like
it
that.
off. I have always wondered, I know your main talent is Oscar Big StaRR, but who else do you see to be at the top of the game right now?
That's a good question. I think the big three are the Master, Rep and Shy, as well as Oscar Big StaRR, of course. I think those are the best three.
I'd have to agree with you. I think Bindi is kind of like the Frank Ocean of hip-hop. Incredible potential, but rarely releases.
I'm with you on that. Really a voice like no other. I actually heard her cover Love Express, and well, I have to say, I'm glad Oscar wrote it first. I think that would have cracked the industry.
Well, I'm sure my conspiracy and I would love to hear that. Speaking of the industry, what do you say about the whole Beyonce situation?
The Thank Beyonce situation? I think it's out of control. If this were to be true, it changes everything. We used to be able to trust our idols, now they're falling like Jenga blocks.
It's an awfully hot topic amongst both Mythbusters and conspiracists alike online. To think her and Jay-Z were so close to Diddy as well. Ugh. It makes me shiver, as I'm sure it does to all of our listeners at home.
Savio donated $5.
What was that?
I think we've all heard the Jay song. Rest in peace to Aaliyah, rest in peace to Lefta, you know?
Michael Jackson, I'll see ya just as soon as I die.
She knows.
She knows.
So let's segue on to our next topic. Where is Big StaRR right now? And what's his status on any new work?
What's with all the sound effects? Well, he's been rough at work recently. I think there's definitely a new album coming. But he's got a big creative block right now, so to the fans I can only say it'll be worth waiting for music if he's satisfied with it.
Oh, that's not good to hear. I know there's some quite desperate fans out there just clinging for the next taste of Big StaRR. But he might have to pull a Kendrick Lamar, you know? Go travel a little.
Big StaRR the Goat sent a super chat saying, I need a Big StaRR album.
Well, actually, there are whispers around the office about him making a big escape. I think that's one of his songs, actually, but I hope that's just figurative to him escaping any stereotypes about his music, any creative block. I wouldn't read into it, to be honest. But I don't want to be dealing with an Oscar who is sporadic, let's say that.
Well, you can't really take that out of him, can you?
I guess not. He's been saying how he'd love to go gambling in Vegas, actually.
Ooh, Las Vegas. Interesting. One of the world's centers of mysteries and conspiracies. Let me just say, if he ever goes, make sure he has a big team with him watching his back. I wouldn't trust any casino there, and I'm sure none of my listeners would either.
What do you mean by that?
Well, let's just say Beyonce situation, but with real mobsters. I've heard whispers about people running those casinos trying to cover up disappearances, stage accidents, and a certain iced tea drink on the menu.
Wait, iced tea? Are you talking about Mr.
Don't say that on here.
Why not?
Beat Broker, I request we move on. This conversation endangers my life. Have you heard the rumors that Professor Raps is still alive?
Dinglenuts donated $5. That was a sus moment.
Look, I'm really sick of these notifications. And, I don't really believe that Professor Epps is alive.
Well, they think they saw him. He blew up a hospital wall and, well,
Well, what? Oh. What's with those sounds?
in that same hospital, there happened to be a certain big star we all know of.
Are you calling my biggest talent a comrade of that guy?
Well, you can't deny it's a coincidence. I mean, who else would he be there for? A regular Joe? My listeners would beg to differ.
Shut up about your listeners, mate. It's not true.
So isn't it the perfect time to address them?
Big dog.
I am
Donated
so sick
$5.
of these stupid donations.
The beat broker's beats are trash.
Excuse me? Look, Professor Epps does not exist, okay? He's long dead. Anyways, I'm going bye.
Huh? What? Are you afraid? Afraid of the truth?
Bye.
Loyal conspiracists? We'll be right back.